Welcome to TTN Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed. Here with the latest news for 12 September 2023. Saudi Arabia Crown Prince calls for diligent effort to transform economic corridor into reality. Saudi Crown Prince and Prime Minister Mohammed bin Salman has emphasized the need for all signatory countries to the India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor to work diligently in order to turn into reality. During his opening remark at the Saudi-India Strategic Partnership Council meeting on Monday, the Crown Prince congratulated the leader on the successful management of G20 summit and the initiative achieved, particularly the economic corridor linking the Middle East, India and Europe. He stressed the importance of concerted efforts to bring this ambitious project to fruition, stating we need to work diligently to make it reality. Highlighting the enduring partnership between Saudi Arabia and India, the Crown Prince noted that there has never been any disagreement in their history, but rather a spirit of cooperation aimed at building a prosperous future for both countries. He underlined the extensive agenda they are working on through the Council, emphasizing the promising prospect ahead. Saudi Arabia participated in Tehran International Conference on Combating Sand and Dust Storms. Saudi Arabia has participated in the International Conference on Combating Sand and Dust Storm held in Tehran, Iran. During the conference, the CEO of the National Center for Meteorology, Dr. Ayman bin Salim Ghulam, delivered the kingdom's speech, stating that Saudi Arabia has taken important steps to mitigate climate change and combat sand and dust storms. Saudi Arabia hosts historic UNESCO World Heritage Committee section in Riyadh. Saudi Arabia, serving as the chair of the 45th UNESCO World Heritage Committee, is hosting an extended section taking place from September 10 to 25 in Riyadh. This landmark event marks the first in-person section of the World Heritage Committee in 4 years. The UNESCO World Heritage Committee is composed for representatives from 21 states were also elected by the General Assembly. Their collective responsibilities include implementing the World Heritage Convention, managing the utilization of the World Heritage Fund, determining which site deserve a place on the prestigious World Heritage List, and overseeing the conservation effort of World Heritage sites around the globe. North Korea leader reportedly heading to Russia to meet Putin. North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un has reportedly stated his journey to Vladivostok for a summit with Russia's President Vladimir Putin. The armored train that Kim uses for foreign visit appears to have departed Pyongyang, South Korean media reported, citing a government official. The meeting is expected to take place as early as Tuesday local time. Russian news agency Interfax has reported earlier that Kim is expected to visit in the coming days. If the summit with Putin pushes through, it will be the North Korean leader's first international trip in more than 4 years and the first since the pandemic. Arab League announces establishment of Council of Ministers for Cyber Security. The 160th section of the Council of Arab Foreign Minister of Arab League has welcomed the decision in Cairo to establish a Council of Ministry for Cyber Security. The body will aim to document and develop cooperation between states and coordinate effort between Arab countries in all aspects related to cyber security issues. The decision was proposed by the Kingdom, and the Council is said to have a General Secretariat and an executive office based in Riyadh. Saudi Arabia Crown Prince Mohammed hints at oil production rise in meeting with Japan's Prime Minister. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman told Japan's Prime Minister Fumio Kishida on Saturday that Saudi Arabia may consider an increase in oil production in response to global demand, according to a statement from Japan's Foreign Ministry. The two leaders met in India on the sideline of the G20 summit. During the meeting, Kishida said he hopes Saudi Arabia would continue to play a leading role in stabilizing the international crude oil market. 150 killed in Libya floods after a rainstorm, officials said. At least 150 people were killed in freak floods in eastern Libya as a result of Storm Daniel, which was swept the Mediterranean, an official said on Monday. Protests kick off at Israel Justice Minister home a day before major hearing on judicial overhaul. Scores of Israeli protesters on Monday flooded the street outside the home of Israel Justice Minister. The architect of the country's divisive judicial overhaul a day before the Supreme Court hears a crucial case against the curbing of its power. Attempting to travel on fake visa from Dubai airport, 2 Arab citizens were punished. A Dubai court in the United Arab Emirates has sentenced 2 Arab citizens to imprisonment and deportation for trying to travel to the United States and Belgium on fake visas. According to Emirates news agency, an officer at the Dubai airport checked the passport of an Arab citizen on suspicion and found that he was trying to travel to the United States on fake visa. The case of the Arab citizen was handed over to the concerned institution. The public prosecution sent the case to the Supreme Court. The court sentenced the Arab citizen to imprisonment with a stay order, but he was ordered to be deported from Dubai. Another Arab citizen was arrested at Dubai airport for trying to travel to Belgium on a fake visa. Investigation revealed that he had obtained a fake visa for 3,000 euros. The Arab national maintained that he did not know that the visa was fake. Canadian Prime Minister stranded in India after plane malfunction. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his entire delegation had to extend their stay in New Delhi an extra day due to a plane malfunction on their way back from the G20 summit in India. According to French news agency AFP, Justin Trudeau arrived in India on Friday to attend the G20 conference. He was due to return home on Sunday after laying flowers at the memorial of Indian independence leader Mahatma Gandhi, but due to a technical problem with the plane, he will have to stay in India longer. The Canadian High Commission in New Delhi quoted a statement from Trudeau's office to AFP as saying that the Canadian Air Force, which operated the plane, had informed the delegation that it was experiencing technical difficulties. These issues cannot be resolved overnight. Our delegation will remain in India until alternative arrangements are made, he added. Canada CTV identified the plane as an Airbus and said it was unclear when it might return, adding that it was not for the first time it had encountered problems. Anti-terrorism court ordered to release Ali Wazir. The Anti-Terrorism Code of Islamabad has ordered the release of Ali Wazir, a former member of the National Assembly and leader of Pashtun Production Movement in Thana Bharakau fraud case. On Monday, Anti-Terrorism Court Judge Abdul Hasnat Mohammad Zulkarni heard the case. The court approved the bail of former member of National Assembly Ali Wazir after he arrested in exchange of 20,000 rupees. On behalf of Ali Wazir, lawyer Ataullah Kundi appeared in the court. On September 3, the local court of Islamabad handed over former member of National Assembly Ali Wazir to the police on one-day physical remand in the Bharakova fraud case. Ali Wazir was produced by the police in the court of district and section judge duty magistrate Shahzad Khan. Saudi Arabia, one of India's most important strategic partner. The strategic partner between India and Saudi Arabia is crucial for regional and global stability and welfare, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on September 11 during his talk with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. Describing Saudi Arabia as one of India's most important strategic partner, Mr. Modi said both sides are adding a new dimension to the ties, in tune and changing with times. One Nation, One Election campaign aims to postpone election in 5 states. Renowned Supreme Court lawyer and activist Prashant Bhushan alleged that the central government has been campaigning for the One Nation, One Election only to postpone upcoming assembly election in 5 states. The assembly polls in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Telangana and Mizoram are due later this year. Efforts on to insult Sanatan Dharma, but Rahul Gandhi and Uddhav Thackeray silent. Union Minister Anurag Thakur on September 11 said efforts were being made to insult Sanatan Dharma and hit out at the Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and Shiv Sena head Uddhav Thackeray for staying silent over it. The Bharatiya Janata Party leader's remark came amid a political row after DMK leader Udyanidhi Stalin blamed Sanatan Dharma for promoting division and discrimination among people and said it should be eradicated. San Francisco-bound Air India flight diverted to Alaska due to technical issue, later lands at SFO. A San Francisco-bound Air India flight from Bengaluru with more than 280 people on board was diverted to a city in Alaska due to a technical issue, according to an airline official. After fixing the issue, flight A175 took off and landed at San Francisco at around 10 hours India time on Monday, the official said. AirAsia flight returned to Kochi airport after takeoff due to suspected hydraulic failure. An AirAsia flight carrying 168 passengers and 6 crew members air returned just minutes after taking off from the Cochin International Airport, here airport source said on Monday. The Kochi to Bengaluru flight, which left the Bengaluru late Sunday night, suffered a technical problem soon after takeoff at 11:15 pm. A full emergency was declared at the airport after the flight returned to Kochi due to a suspected hydraulic failure. That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching TTN Info TV SK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.